Hello everyone, I'm Master Wilson. Welcome back to Doki Within Remastered. Last time we went to Monica's memorial and we experienced some pretty sad events, some pretty sad stuff, man. There's Monica's memorial and we're not doing okay. We are harming ourselves and we are going through panic attacks and we are just experiencing a lot of bad stuff. So that's fun. Now in this episode, it's probably the finale. Probably gonna be doing the ending of this mod, this episode. I'm recording this tonight. It is literally 3 in the morning. I am not even kidding. Like I recorded videos previously late at night on the channel. Well, I normally record videos like in the afternoon time, but I'm actually recording at 3 in the morning right now, so that's fun. Yeah, I couldn't sleep, so I was like, you know what? I may as well try recording. So here I am to finish off Doki. So yeah, could probably be finishing this off, and yeah, here in the rooftop, this is where, we speak to Monica, and this is us about to perish, about to go to heaven. So yeah, we made cuts pretty deep in ourselves, and yeah, we're in danger. We're in life support situation. So yeah, let's see how this goes though. However, I feel a finger tap my shoulder. Yeah, this is when I have a little text, and yeah, I breathe gently through parted lips. I go close my eyes and just soak in the atmosphere. However, I feel a finger tap my shoulder. Yeah, I spin around in shock. However, my initial shock quickly fizzles out as my eyes lay upon a face I've not seen for a good while. Monica? Hey, Austin, it's been a while, hasn't it? And this music. This fucking music! Dude, we're not even 2 minutes into this music, dude. I'm glad I saved this for this episode because, my god, this is just... mwah, chef's kiss. Her voice is gentle and soothing as I remember. My heart starts to flutter. But, Moni, my voice catches I smell in complete disbelief. I'm seeing Monica again. I'm actually seeing her again. But at the same time, there's only one thing on my mind. Am I... Monica gently places a finger on my lips, causing my voice to trail off. And still, she has that same gentle smile. No, you're not. I don't actually know how I describe this place. Like it's just this rooftop and nothing else, huh? Despite her initial lighthearted tone, I notice a heavy tinge of sorrow to what she's saying. Okay, I might need to actually lower the volume on my headset because, my god, that's loud. That's loud, dude. I might need to lower the volume on my headset because, damn. I mean, I could up it instead, but... I don't think I feel like blasting my eardrums today, so... I don't feel blasting my eardrums tonight and becoming hard of hearing, so yeah. Despite her initial lighthearted tone, I notice a heavy tinge of sorrow what she's saying. Okay, let me up the volume. Let me up the freaking music, baby. We need to listen. We need to hear this music. Oh yeah, we need to hear this damn music. I timidly approach her. I take her hands in mine when my grip is the furthest thing from firm. In all honesty, my hands are clammy and shaky. I even try to say her name, but it keeps getting stuck in my throat. Monica's gaze breaks from mine. Deep down I know this is hard for her too. My grip falters, my arms falling to my sides. The longer I look at her, the more my heart aches. Shouldn't I be happy that I'm seeing her again? I keep telling myself that I should. After all, this is what I wanted, right? Right? Monica. I whisper her name and her emerald eyes peers back into mine, now being underlined by tears. Okay, I guess I shouldn't have said it so calmly, and I should have been... Monica. See, that's more of a whisper, I'm trying to feel this out, guys. I'm trying to feel this out. I'm trying to feel this freaking scene out. Austin, where do I even begin? No, scratch that. How do I begin? She struggles to keep her voice steady. My eyes start to sting to the tears of my own starting to form. There's so many things I want to ask. What happened after she got back home the last day I spoke to her? Can she see what's being going on? Can't she see what's being going? What the fuck is this grammar, dude? Can't she see what's been going on since she passed? God damn, the grammar, man, the grammar is gonna drive me insane. The grammar is gonna drive me crazy. Anytime I'm home alone, so I can actually scream at like 3 in the morning. Yes, it's 3 in the morning. The only reason I'm recording this is because I'm home alone. If I were not home alone, I would not be recording right now. If I were not home alone, trust me, I would not be recording this right now. I would probably be watching TV and then going to bed. But of course, I'm recording the finale because why not? And yeah, this is water. I mean, I can even show you. This is literally just water. See, this is literally open water. It's literally water. So okay, dripped a little bit on my laptop. I mean, my laptop's fine. I just dripped it on like not even the freaking trackpad, but just I don't know, the shoulder parts. I don't know what you'd call it, honestly. Yes, we're fine. Drinking water. I'm not being no, irresponsible 19-year-old. Most importantly, why? All these questions, and I can't bring myself to ask any of them. I just look at her and realize how much I've truly missed her. It may have only been a few weeks for some people, but for me, it's felt like a lifetime. I suddenly rush up to Monica, tears now streaming down my cheeks. I tightly wrap my arms around her in an almost vice-like grip and bury my face against her exposed shoulder, holding my eyes shut as I do. I lose track of how long I spent sobbing. I guess every single question I have, every moment, a memory we made, and every day without her decided to amalgamate and come out all at once. I missed you, Monica. I missed you so damn much. My voice remains shaky and strained. Every night I keep asking myself what happened. I keep asking myself what I should have done differently. I keep telling myself that I should have done more. Sweetheart, I know I could have done more. I could have done anything to help you get out of there. But I didn't. I was too busy trying to hide the fact that I'm a wreck. I caused, Austin, just stop. Monica's voice breaks as she wraps her own arms around me. My voice falls down as I start to feel Monica's heartbeat racing. Stop trying to blame yourself for something I chose to do. You weren't ever to blame for that. Then why, Monica? Why did you do it? She falls silent. Whether due to the unintentionally aggressive manner I asked that question or solely because I asked in the first place, I don't know. Eventually, though, she breaks away from our embrace. I lift my head up and open my eyes to face her. Monica looks off to the side, deep in thought. She takes a deep, partially audible breath and then looks right back at me. I never planned to unalive myself that morning, you know? Her voice catches. No one ever told you what happened, did they? I wordlessly shake my head. She sighs remorsefully. After I got home that day, I found out that Dad had planned to send me overseas to a business school. Like, send the application in my name and everything. Obviously, I wasn't gonna have that. We got into another argument. I accidentally broke my phone, and this time he hit me. Her voice chokes. I sheepishly approach her but stop dead in my tracks as soon as she opens eyes again. My own father told me he never even wanted me. That's how bad it got. She clenches her eyes shut, possibly to stop herself from crying more than she already has. Yeah, I remember this. It's like, just like we saw before with the previous episode with, Monica's dad. We saw her perspective with how things went with him, and obviously things did not go well. Clearly things did not go well. But yeah, we saw that in a previous episode, and now we're seeing her reveal it to us, or I guess the MC. I just stand there in utter dismay. But Monica, I'm speechless. Can I even tell her I'm sorry? She can tell me it wasn't my fault all she wants, but I can't help but still feel otherwise. I just want to get out of there. I wanted to run. I just wanted to see you again, Austin. God, I felt so alone without you. She pauses and takes another breather. Still, I can't think of a single thing to say. She presses on. I didn't even sleep that night. I just stayed up worrying about you and panicking about what I was going to do. When I woke up that morning, there was only one idea that came to my mind. Even if I did run off and stay at yours, it'd only be a matter of time until he'd show up. I already hurt you enough, Austin. Hell, I've even been doing it after I've gone. Please, Austin, for the sake of your own well-being, forget about me. I already made my choice. Don't let me keep dragging you down. Monica turns and starts walking away, her sobs barely concealed. My heart sinks. I can't just forget about her just like that. After what we've been through? Not a chance in the world. Monica, wait up. I managed to catch up with her. She turns to look back at me. Her expression is heavy and... Wait, teary or teary? Wow, I read teary as heavy. That's how you know I'm tired. When I read... I think it's pretty obvious that I'm tired by now, as I've been mispronouncing things. And now misreading things? God damn. Her arms lay limp at her side. We stand apart for a moment before I sheepishly approached her and placed my trembling hands upon her shoulders. I gazed longingly into her damp yet still beautiful eyes, trying my hardest to keep myself together. And I actually, before I continue on with this, I just want to mention real quick, earlier today I ended a shift at work, and my coworker, I will not name him or anything just for the sake of privacy, but my coworker, this is not the original Doki Doki. Obviously, this is not the original Doki Doki. I'm sure players of the original game would know that, but this is a mod. This is not DLC. No, that is literally just a mod, which is a love story of the original game. So I explained that the first episode, but I figured I'd explain it here for anyone who's new. So 10 minutes in, but nearly 10 minutes, 9.5, but for anyone who's new to the series, just so you know, this is a love story mod based off of the original Doki Doki Literature Club. This is not the original game plus DLC. This is not the original game post-game. This is a mod. So this is not the original game. This is literally a mod. So it's very different. If you don't know what a mod is, then I can't really help you there. I'd say Google is your best bet. Anyway, yeah, Googling is your best bet if you don't know what a mod is. So just Google it. There's no way I could ever forget you, never in a million years. My fingers gently cascade down her arms until I'm gently squeezing her hands in my own. I love you, Monica. I still do. Monica sighs as she locks her fingers in mine. Austin, I love you too, but you need to let me go. Besides, all I ever did was put you under immense stress. I dragged you along for the ride. I was selfish. I hurt. Monica, please just listen to me. My voice is shuddering, barely above whisper. Monica is seemingly able to hear me. She falls silent, her eyes still shut. It is true that after I found out about your dad, I got worried. Some nights I did lose sleep because I was scared about what may or may not have been happening to you. But I promised that I'd never give up on you, and I didn't plan on breaking that promise anytime soon. Jesus, excuse me. I never stopped loving you. My voice catches. Monica opens her eyes and looks deeply into mine. There aren't anywhere from either of us for a good while. Just the two of us together, locked in each other's gaze with that lock only momentarily broken by our blinking. The only sound that surrounds us is that of the heavenly breeze that brushes our skin. Monica's lips then slowly curl to form a thoughtful, longing, and above all, gentle smile. Aside from the liquid burning her eyelids, it's the exact same smile that she would give me during some of our more intimate moments. Quite honestly, I've missed that smell just as much as I've missed the girl it belongs to. I can't remember ever asked you this before, but why do you love me as much as you do? Even now. Taking a deep breath, I think back to everything we've been through. Ultimately, my mind goes back to the very day we got together. There's something that Monica said back then that always kind of stuck with me. You let me be me. The more I think about it, I begin to realize that was also the case with me. I released my grip of Monica's hands and carefully rested them on her cheeks, much to her seeming surprise. I stepped slightly closer as I gently cupped her face in my hands. Oh, what's gonna happen now? Monica, before I met you, there was a lot about myself that I didn't really like. It's a nice close-up shot. Hell, there still is. I'm still awkward, not exactly the most physically fit. Honestly, I'm quite bland if you think about it. I give a nervous chuckle before I carry on. After the last school year ended, I kind of thought that'd be the last time we'd ever speak. Then I joined the club and we started talking again. Anyway, it was like no time had passed. She smiles earnestly. With you, it felt like I could be myself. You didn't judge me for anything. I loved you for you, Austin. That's always been the case. And it's still the case now. She then tightly wraps her arms around me, causing me to quickly retract my hands. Quickly adjusting myself, I returned her embrace. I lose track of how long we stay like this. Once more, it's just us in the breeze. Again, it's felt like ages since I've been able to do this. I speak in a soft, almost whispery tone. I wish I could stay. Upon hearing that, Monica sighs regretfully. I know you do, Austin, but you can't. It'd be selfish for me to keep you here. Besides, you've still got people down there that care about you. My gaze momentarily diverts from hers. But what about you? Monica unwraps her arms around me and moves her hands to my cheeks. I'll just be watching over you from up here. And I promise you, when your time comes, I'll be right here waiting for you. Aww, okay, that's kind of wholesome and romantic. I gotta be honest. That's pretty damn wholesome. It's like heaven. It's like heaven. Like one of our dogs that passed, she's gonna be waiting up there for me, and my family members. I mean, I'm the youngest, so I'm probably gonna die last. But who knows? Maybe I'll pass on earlier. I don't know. It depends on diet. It depends on a lot of things. It's complicated. I don't know why I'm even talking about this right now. This isn't even related to the video game, but it's me, because what's more, and also the music is so freaking loud. I feel like I have to talk loudly, but the music is so good. The music is so good. You mean that? Monica pulls my face closer to hers. She then speaks gently. I swear to you, we will see each other again. She gently pulls my face close as she can get to hers and passionately presses her lips against mine. As I settle into the kiss, my body starts to feel lighter. Well, first, let me get that, dude. I gotta let this artwork, without the text box, just the artwork. The artwork, these artists do such a damn good job. Look at this artwork, man. This artwork, it's just, the artwork is so damn good. Tell me this artwork is not, like, tell me the artists for Doki Doki are not so good. Like, this looks amazing. This looks like a wallpaper. I mean, it'd be a very odd wallpaper to see. It'd be like, what the fuck is your wallpaper, bro? But it's like, this artwork is amazing. Like, props to the artists. I don't say this enough for any mod playthrough that has good artwork, or like any video game on the channel, but props to the damn artists, because holy shit, they do a good job. It looks so good. And the artwork, it slaps, dude. It looks so good. It looks so good. So damn good. A sensation I only describe as electrical surges through my body. To accompany that, an overwhelming feeling of bliss enraptures both of us. It's peace, it's bliss, and at the same time, the feeling provides me a sense of hope. Hope that I will be able to carry on. Hope that I'll be able to recover. I know there's always going to be a part of me that longs for what could have been in times where I wish she was still with me. If I can't live the rest of my life with Monica, then I'll live my life for her. Minutes pass by, and as they do, I start to feel another sensation. It almost feels like I'm drifting away. I start to become weightless. Eventually, I lose my hold on Monica and her fingers slip from my cheeks. It soon gets to a point where I'm surrounded by nothing but thick clouds. The only noise I can hear is slowly approaching modulated beeps. The beats gradually become clearer and clearer until eventually I wake up. No, the music is so... No. Hey, you know what? Let me be right back. I need to listen to this music again. Okay, so I skipped a little too far, but I mean, I'm pretty sure I still got the screenshot, right? I still got that shot for the thumbnail, right? I'm really hoping so. But I kind of skipped over the scene accidentally, but I still got the music. I still got the music that freaking slaps to hell. So there's that. Yeah, okay, I did get a screenshot. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. The music slaps. Just remember, guys, music goddamn slaps. Hold on. It's gonna play again. It's gonna play the pumped up part of it. Come on. Come on. Crossing my fingers, hope to die. Cross my fingers, hope to die, baby. Come on. Come on. Okay, you know, oh well. I'm gonna hope that it plays it. I'm gonna really hope it does. Because the music, so full of... Oh, no, it is... Wait, it is playing it. Oh, it's so good. The music is so good. The music slaps, bro. The music is so damn good. But now the music ends, and now we're left in a sad, depressing silence of just hospital screen beeps, and yeah. No peaceful, amazing music for us no more. Anywho, if I can get the cap on this goddamn water bottle, Jesus. Okay, I guess I can't get the water bottle cap back on. Oh well. Yeah, literally, oh well. Never mind, I can. Okay. Again, these videos are not edited. I don't care to edit them. They're like Doki Doki playthroughs. I could care less to edit these. I don't want to. These are like the one series I do on the channel where I will make them just so unhinged. I will include like anything. I'll censor. I mean, even with the Doki Doki playthroughs, I won't censor words I say. I won't say certain words, so I don't censor them. I won't say certain words, but I'll say like a few swear words because I could care less. So I'm sorry if that's not entertaining enough for you. I'm sorry if I'm not brain rotted enough for you. But you know what? Gonna have to fucking deal with it. You know? You have to fucking deal with it. Because that's just how I am with these videos. With these kinds of series, I'm way more unhinged. Let's say I'm more like myself, to say the least. I have to censor myself a bit when I'm still myself when recording other games, but I have to censor myself. I have to censor myself a bit, like not say the word for certain series, just so that I don't censor it in recording. But either way, let me stop fucking. Yeah, I mean, I know I said don't edit these, but to a point I gotta stop fucking yapping my ass off. When my eyes open, everything is initially quite blurry. I said I gotta stop yapping at a point. Because the yapping gets too much sometimes. I gotta quit yapping to an extent. I can yap to an extent for these series. My surroundings quickly become more visible. It doesn't take me too long to realize where I am. I gradually look down towards both my chest and wounded arm. As I should have guessed, from my location I have an array of cables and tubes protruding from my body. 1,000 thoughts run in my mind in regards to what the doctors may have done to me whilst I was out. I shouldn't really dwell on it too much though. The important thing is that I'm still here. I then turn to my right. There, in another uncomfortable-looking chair next to my bed, sits Sayori. Well, let's think down, she's pretty much asleep. At least I think so. Regardless, I can't exactly blame her. God knows how long she'd been awake. I whispered to myself using Sayori as internal muse. I'm sorry I put you through hell. I'm more internal, I'll have plenty of time to apologize. I'll look away from Sayori towards the small glass pane on the door. Every minute or two, I can see people walking past the door. It seems quite busy out there, but I can't exactly be too certain. My attention then brought back to Sarah. She lets out a loud, albeit soft yawn. She stretches before opening her eyes and looking towards me. When it me mind, we simply stare at each other. She has a look on her face that I can't clearly make out. Is it surprise? Is it relief? I'm not entirely sure. As soon as that mild feeling of uncertainty starts to settle, a soft smile starts to form across Sayori's lips. It's a very relieved-looking smile. She gets up from her chair and starts walking towards me. She then speaks in a soft yet very audible whisper. Oh, I didn't mean to click on auto. You're finally awake. She's soon sitting right by my bedside, her eyes underlined by tears. I can crack a smile in return. You know, I'd hug you if it wasn't for all these cables. My voice sounds like my throat had been rubbed with sandpaper. I know, Austin, I do too. Sayori falls silent as she seemingly contemplates. You're lucky to be alive, you know? The doctor said you cut pretty deep. Definitely felt like it. I know. She looks off to the side and sighs gently. She looks back to me, uncertain of what to say. As always, I can't tell what she's thinking. There's more silence between us. Could she be waiting for me to say something? Whether she is or not, I think she's owed an explanation for what happened. I did bring her into it, after all. I think I should explain myself. Sayori remains silent. I'm not even sure if I'm going about this the right way. Out of the blue, a smile finds way into Sayori's lips as she squeezes my shoulder. It's okay, Austin, you don't need to say anything. I look her in the eye in disbelief. That look quickly dissipates as Sayori's arm lowers until she is gently squeezing my hand in her own. No matter how long it takes, we'll get you the help you need. I know it's not going to be easy. I know that too well. But no matter how long it takes, I'm not going to give up on you. I promise you that. And that's a proper friend. That's a proper friend right there. One that won't give up on you. That's friends that we need in life. That's the friend you need in life. Her sky blue is glistening with tears, still smiling gently. I smile back whilst my own tears start to form. Again, I want so desperately to embrace her. I internally damn the cables are practically holding me hostage, and then damn myself for being the reason I'm here. I squeeze Sayori's hand in return. Just from that look in her eyes, I can tell she understands. She might not understand everything about what I'm going through, but in a way, she knows what I'm going through. I can't keep her here, though. You should probably get going. Eh? Could have worded that better. Wouldn't it be better for you if I stayed here for a bit longer? Sorry, I'll be safe here. There'll probably be a nurse in to check up on me in a bit. Besides, you look bloody knackered. I know I certainly didn't help with that in the slightest. Also, I've got some stuff I want to think about. Okay. Mouse, hand, stop hovering over the damn buttons here. Wait, hold up. Oh, the buttons don't light up when you hover over them. I think they do hover in the original Doki Doki. For some reason, they don't in this mod. It's okay, Austin, I understand. I can always visit later. Please do. So I guess I'll see you later then? Maybe tomorrow? I nod. Yeah, tomorrow should be good. As Sayori goes to leave, a thought crosses my mind. Through my slightly restrained voice, I call out to her. Hey, Sayori? Huh? Wait, did that just... Oh my, they literally I thought I saw that incorrect. They literally misspelled who is saying the line. Instead of saying Austin, it says Sayori. Oh my, okay. Aye. It's not too much to ask. Could you let my mom know what happened? Austin, she already knows. The hospital asked if you had any relatives they could contact. I gave them your mom's number and... Thank you. You don't need to thank me. After one more smile between us, Sayori leaves. Once again, I'm alone. I lay back on the bed. To no surprise, it's far from the comfiest thing in the world. But for now, at least, it will have to do. Whilst I'm laying here and staring at the ceiling, I think back to before I woke up. Back to my conversation with Monica. Even though I know I wasn't real. Well, not real in the traditional sense, but it felt real. However, one thing that sticks out to me is one of the thoughts I had before everything faded away. I'll live life for her. As I remember this, another smile forms across my lips. I internally promise myself that I will carry on. It's not going to be easy in the slightest, but I've got people here for me. I can't let them down again. I will live on. I just need to take things one day at a time. Exactly, one day at a time. And actually, speaking of that, how long? Don't tell me we're like incredibly close to the end. Wait, did that say 6 months later? As my alarm bells girly open my eyes. Okay. At least didn't go for multiple text boxes, because before it went on for multiple, and I skipped past text boxes because I didn't want to hear that blaring in my ears. I sit up, stretch my arms, and yawn loudly as I turn off the damn noise. I then check my phone. 7:30 a.m. Pulling my sheets off, I get up from my bed and head straight for the bathroom. I step towards the mirror and stop to look at my face. Before I shower, I should probably shave. Gotta look presentable for the girls. Exactly, gotta look presentable for the ladies, you know? Gotta look presentable for the ladies. I still have to shave. I have some hair here. I gotta shave myself. So that's a good reminder for me. I gotta shave. I'm definitely growing a little. I'm not growing a lot, but I'm definitely growing a little bit of hair. I don't know if you can see on camera, but I need to shave myself. So I grab the electric razor from the drawer and get to work. It doesn't take me too long to finish up. After brushing off any remaining hairs, I get undressed and get ready to shower. As soon as the water has warmed up to my preferred temperature, I step in. Whilst the water soaks my skin, I think long and hard about today. It's a Saturday. In particular, it's the 20th of January, my 19th birthday. Hey, I'm 19. Wow. Oh, so he was 18. If you go back to 6 months ago and tell me I would make it to 19, I probably would have called your bluff. But in retrospect, I'm glad I carried on in spite of everything. There were times where it was difficult, and God knows there will be many more times like that. But I'm still here, and I don't plan on leaving anytime soon. Eventually, I stopped the water to step out. And me too. I don't plan on leaving this world anytime soon. We don't plan on it. It can happen, but we don't plan on it. I don't plan on it. I plan to make content till the day I damn die. I don't care how long. I don't care if that's 80 years, 90 years. I don't care. I plan to make content for this channel for you guys on YouTube till the day I die. I don't care if I barely gain subs or if I barely get. I don't care. Okay, I love making content. There's a reason I do this. It is a passion. It is a passion project. It is a hobby. I love it. I love the damn death. It's why I do it every day. It's a part of my day that I look forward to and I love doing. So I plan on making content for you all every damn day till the day I die. Just so y'all know. I know I said it before, but I feel like saying it again. I feel like making that clear. I don't plan to make content anytime soon. So, after grabbing a towel, drying myself, and wrapping it around my waist, I head back to my room. Upon heading back to my room, I start to walk towards the closet. Sarah said that she was planning something special for me today with Natsuki and Yuri. Natsuki did seem pretty busy last night, so that checks out. That being said, I shouldn't really need to dress too fancy. I pull open the door and pull out a black shirt and some blue jeans. Is it generic? Obviously, yes. But to some degree, I wouldn't have it any other way. After I pull all my clothes on and make sure my hair's presentable enough, I head downstairs. When I get downstairs, my ears pick up the faint yet ever distinct rustling of plastic carrier bags. Seems like someone's awake. Morning nap. It took. God damn it! Every fucking time I enact the yawn, whenever it says yawn in the dialogue box, I always yawn myself because I'm tired. Bruh, if that cannot happen one video, it's still kind of weird that Natsuki's actually living here. But I suppose after 3 months, you kind of get used to it. Morning. Energetic as ever. Although the can of store-brand energy drink on the counter might be the reason for her energy at this time. Speaking of which, how long have you been up? You're never up this early on weekends. She scowls slightly. Oh, well, here comes yet another comment about my snoring. I've been thinking since 6:30. Like I started on most of the food last night. All I do is pack everything and just finish a couple extra little bits. She certainly works fast. I mean, your snoring didn't help either, but that's a given. I roll my eyes with a smirk as Natsuki gives a cheeky giggle. Saw it come from a mile away, but I'll let her have this one. Given what Surya mentioned, coupled with all the food that Natsuki has seemingly made, it doesn't take me too long to put 2 and 2 together. So I'm guessing we're having a picnic? Yep. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, it's the middle of January, Nat. I'm gonna be freezing my nuts off. At least Surya's impression of me doesn't sound as nasally as Natsuki's. Not to mention it actually sounds like me. It's meant to be pretty nice today. Plus, come on, it's your birthday. I grin at her like a damn idiot. She doesn't seem to mind, though. You want me to help back or anything? Nah, you're good. Besides, with their history of packing bags, I'd rather not just be on the safe side, you know? I sighed despite her having a fair point. I was never the best at packing. After I make myself a quick cup of coffee, I head to the living room. To pass time, I end up channel surfing for a good while. Unsurprisingly, there doesn't seem to be much on this time. I eventually just end up settling on a channel showing nothing but game shows. The one currently on reeks of the late 80s. Though who might call something out as being cheesy isn't inherently a bad thing, but still. A few minutes pass before Natsuki joins me in the room. Her eyes are fixated on the plasma screen. Whether it's a show she's seen before or she's merely confused as to what the hell I'm watching seems to be undecided. The seeming almost silence is then broken by both a small vibration and the chirp-like tone coming from Natsuki's phone. Not being a particularly nosy person, I don't ask who it is. However, she taps my shoulder. It's Sayori. She's going up to Yuri's. She shouldn't be too long. Given that I've never been over to Yuri's, I wouldn't have an exact idea as to how long Sayori will actually be. More time passes. Eventually, there's a trio quick knocks at the door. I go to get up and answer, but Natsuki bolts from her seat and heads to do so instead. Yelling softly, I return my focus to the TV. Okay, I guess it is literally 3:30 in the morning, so yeah. I guess it makes sense why I'm still yawning, because I am tired. It's literally 3:30 in the morning, so I stay up fairly late after work anyway. But I spot her out of the corner of my eye and stand up ready to greet her. With an excited smile on her face, she proudly flies towards me and almost knocks me off my feet as she embraces me with a vice-like grip. Yeah, there's the birthday boy. Morning, Sayo. I always forget how strong Sawyer can be sometimes. As Sawyer keeps squeezing me, I can then hear a gentle giggle from across the room. Calm down, Sawyer. I'm sure Austin's happy to see you too. Sawyer releases me, allowing me to breathe once again. Sorry, Austin. I guess I kinda got carried away there. Don't worry, you're good. It soon finds the way back into my lungs. Sawyer flashes me a quick smile before being back into the kitchen by Natsuki. When Sawyer's gone, only me and Yuri remain in the living room. It's been a little while since we've been alone together. While we stay stood there, Yuri reverts her gaze and smiles, looking off to the side a little. Hey, been a while, hasn't it? My voice is more of a soft whisper, but a whisper I know that she can hear. It has been, yes. Yuri's voice is just as soft. How have you been? Like, how's your first semester been? First semester's been alright. I'll admit, I did struggle at first as many of the courses' reading list was much more complex than what I've read in the past. But hey, I did opt for a psychology major. She then pauses for a brief moment before smiling sheepishly. Besides that, I've been doing better. I've had a lot more time to myself since I moved out. More time to think about how I am as a person. I know I've not been the easiest person. I'm working to better myself, though. I'm happy to hear that. Like, really, I am. Her eyes flick back to me, mine, and a small, admittedly adorable smile forms across her lips. Promise? I promise. Her smiles to herself, her cheeks being overcome with a slowly growing blush. I hear footsteps coming towards the living room, this time accompanied by the sound of rustling plastic bags. Alright, everyone, ready to go. There's a less than subtle tinge of excitement in Natsuki's voice. Not that I can exactly blame her, though. I am. Sorry, beams in classic Saturday fashion. I'd like to head off, too. Yuri's demeanor reverts to a more calm and collected one. That just leaves me. As happy as I am seeing everyone here together in what feels like forever, my mind still reminds me that the sight in front of me shall always remain incomplete. It's just there staring me right in the face, almost like a jigsaw puzzle laying on a table with a single missing piece. And what's that piece for me? That's simple. It's Monica. I always pictured her being here with me. Hell, I still do to most days. Whilst I have been slowly getting better, the memory of what happened still lingers within me. Okay, it's bad time for a pun, but you know what I mean. Sometimes it's like an itch that can't be scratched, but an itch I can cast away to the back of my mind. But other times it just dominates my day. Before the memories can once again cement themselves in my mind, Natsuki approaches me and rests a hand on my shoulder. Austin, you doing okay? Natsuki softly and pulls me back to reality. I then look back to her and my other two friends. All three of them wear rather awkward expressions as if they're wondering if they should say something. I quickly relieve their potential worries. Yeah, I'm fine. Let's get going. The four of us then leave the house on a rather somber note. Aside from brief bursts of small talk, the most part of the walk is accompanied by silence. I can't help but feel responsible for the current awkwardness. I could have sworn that I was starting to get better at coping with what happened to Monica, but I'm starting to call that progress into question. Eventually, a conversation starts to kick off between the girls, but I end up trailing along, borderline oblivious to everything going on around me. The feeling of a finger tapping my upper arm then suddenly yanks me back into reality. Huh? Hey. I look to my side and Sarah is there to greet me with a rather sweet smile. She speaks in a soft whisper. You doing better? I nod with a slight shrug. Yeah, I'm good. Yep, real convincing. The look on Sarah's face tells me everything she's thinking. The pair of us to continue walking, that ever-present awkwardness still looming. As I look up, I notice that Natsuki and Yuri are engaged in conversation. I exhale gently and sigh quickly after. Sarah looks towards me with that same downcast look on her face. It's Monica. I nod silently. I know everyone says that she's here with me in spirit, and, I do believe that, but I still feel lost without her sometimes, you know? Sarah stops dead in her tracks and turns to face me directly. I stop too, turning to return her gaze. Austin, no one's expecting you to just get over what happened just like that. She clicks her fingers to emphasize that last part. That's just unrealistic. I sigh and look towards Nat and Yuri. They don't seem to have noticed the fact that we've stopped in the middle of the street. I'm surprised you still put up with me. I'm surprised any of you do. Austin, you've got it all wrong. It's not putting up with you. It's being patient. Just like you are and still are with me. She then steps closer to me, softly squeezing my hand in her own. And we're still going to be here for you, regardless of anything. An earnest smile rests upon her lips and I smile back. The pair of us just stand there for a little bit. I'm glad she's still part of my life. To some degree, I can't imagine life without her. A ever so slightly squeaky voice then breaks the silence. Hey! Sorry, backs away slightly flustered as an agitated gremlin approaches us. How did you and Yuri realize we weren't behind you? I was gonna ask for directions, and when I turned around, neither of you were there. Sorry, lightly giggles at Natsuki's expense. It's not funny. Yuri nearly started freaking out because she thought you ditched us. I wasn't actually. Natsuki chuckles mischievously after Yuri's seeming rebuttal. I smile gently, laughing and rolling my eyes as I do. Yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, on we go. After retracing down Yuri's steps, the four of us continue walking down. And so they do. After it feels longer than usual, we finally reach the park. While there's a gentle breeze in the air, there's also a light warmth. We all walk towards the section of the park where there's one of those picnic tables you typically see at parks. As we take a seat, Natsuki places her bags on the wooden surface and starts unpacking the fruits of her labor. I know, Tila, just take it, try to take it easy, okay? As I continue to unpack, the remaining three of us simply wait in anticipation. Soon enough, the entirety of our small feast is unveiled. But through Andrew's eyes light up. I end up grinning at Natsuki like an idiot. Where is it, dummy? You know, you don't have to do all this. Well, I want to, so deal with it. Natsuki flashes me her signature wide grin coupled with her typical sass. Just over half a year ago, Nat's sass would have probably ended up getting on my nerves. If anything, now it's honestly endearing. Sure, she can still be a pain in the ass, but she's a lovable pain in the ass. I mean, that's fair. She can sure be a pain in the ass, but at least she's a lovable one. Oh, it clicked. What? I didn't click on the damn button. What the fuck? There's a selection of food available, ranging from simple sandwiches to delightfully fluffy onigiri. Wait, hold on. I have to Google this. Wait, what is onigiri? I feel like I'm saying a swear word saying that. Onigiri. There. What is it? What is onigiri? 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 I don't know how to pronounce it, okay? I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't know how to pronounce it. Oh, okay. So it's a Japanese, it's a rice ball. Ooh. I have a feeling I love rice. I have a feeling I would love rice balls. So that sounds really damn good. That sounds really good. So, wow. Onigiri, collection of cookies and biscuits. Damn. Rice balls, that sounds really damn good right about now, dude. Not judging by the looks of both Othiri and Sori's faces, I'm not the only one who thinks so. After some more, I break the near silence. So, I kinda asked Yuri about this, but I was doing bad for everyone. So here's the first to answer. It's going better than I thought it would. There's also some times where it gets a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Daunting. Yeah, that's it. But I'm getting a lot of help from my tutor and some of the new friends I made. What about that Rio guy I keep seeing you with? Is he helping ya? So she's thinking to herself with a sly smile hidden. Oh. Whoever this Rio is seems to be taking a slight fancy to him. Oh. That being said, I'm certainly curious. Yeah, he helps when he can. He's even saved my butt a couple of times. That same shy smile returns to her face. Natsuki then turns to me, a faux shock plastered on her face. Oh my god, Austin, you've been replaced! She burst into a fit of hearty laughter. No, it's not like that. Like, Rio's nice and all, but he couldn't replace you, Austin. Some of the scarlet haze from Sarah's face transferred to mine as I sheepishly smile. You're too kind, Sayori. But like, if you want to spend more time with your boyfriend, I can't really stop you. I chuckle a little how defensive she's being about not replacing me. He's not my boyfriend. Well, there's certainly something going on between you two. You're by side every other day. She smirks and sort of scowls at the pair of us, but Natsuki persists. Oh, come on, there's gotta be something you like about him. Nat's got her trapped now. Well, he's nice, smart, very considerate. Quite handsome too, not gonna lie. What was that last part? Heard her clearly, but again, it is fun to tease her. What are you making me say? Both me and Natsuki burst in laughter, but soon enough, we're joined by Yuri and her soft giggle. Oh my, I don't think I've ever seen Sorry that's embarrassed before. Stop it! We eventually halt our teasing, still laughing a little, and turn my attention to Natsuki. What about you? Now, how's everything going for you? Man, it's definitely weird seeing the whole group without Monica. It's weird seeing the whole group without Monica, but hey, Monica is still here in spirit, okay? Monica's still here in spirit, and if we want to see Monica get teased with the other, along with the other Dokis, if we want to see Monica again, World of Dreams. Speaking of which, I gotta look this up. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot that I paused recording one time in Act 3. Okay, so yeah, for Act 3, it's still in development. There's just a trailer on it. It's still in development. From Reddit posts I just looked at, but Act 3, I am so excited for. Like, World of Dreams, best mod. It has Monica in it. Monica is alive, at least in that mod, so it's my favorite mod. It's my favorite mod. I love that mod. World of Dreams is amazing. Act 3 is still in development, but I'm very hyped for it. Like, yeah, people are talking about, like, Vigilante Downpour mod from 7 months ago, but Act 3 is still in development. I'm very excited for it. They're working hard on it. it being slowly in development just shows they're working hard on it, and just means it's gonna be amazing when it releases. I'm looking forward to it. Okay. Oh, it's going great. Just great. You sound like you hate it. Well, hate would be a bit of a strong word. I mean, it's a pain in the fucking ass, but it could be worse. Oh, to my right, so you're shaking your head but still smirking. Well, let me guess, because you're a pro. Alas, you finally admit it. That being said, I honestly can't stand most of the staff there. Especially some of the catering lot. They can get so full themselves. Okay, anything that doesn't get you all riled up? Now you mention it, yeah, I've met some really awesome people. Like, there's this one person I met called Asuka, and we get on great. And as part is that we share all the same classes. She said that last part with a sweet, almost sing-song tone. Once more, I can't help but crack a smile. That's great to hear, Nat. But I wish I had this much time to get to know people. To be truthful, I'm a tad bit envious. Oh, don't be jealous, I'm sure you'll find someone eventually. Excuse me, jeez. Austin's right, you know? You may still find some nice, slightly broody guy who'll read Stephen King with ya. Whilst I appreciate the sentiment, I'm not in a hurry for a relationship. I know I said that I wish I had more time to connect with people, don't get me wrong, I still do. But I'm certainly more content with the wonderful friends I already have. Grady's words and radiant smile sends warmth towards the rest of us today, looking up with a smile full of rice. Time passed and eventually the feast Natsuki had made is reduced to a mess of leftovers, scraps, and an indeterminable amount of crumbs. Not that any of us are complaining, we all enjoyed it, especially Sayori. More discussion about the Ghost Summer University ensues, even resulting in some more bits teasing over Sayori's fondness for the ever enigmatic Rio. Of course, I'm eventually brought into the conversation. It's only natural, of course, especially as I didn't end up going on to uni last year. After everything that happened, I wanted to better my mental state before even contemplating going back to education. Again, while there are brief moments where I experience mild relapses, I am getting better. But the so-called gap year has to come to a close at some point. Yeah, I'll be sending in my application this summer, and fingers crossed I'll be enrolled at HU for September. I'm glad. Honestly, it's been a little weird without you there. I scratched the back of my neck. I can imagine. I don't mean to brag, but how have the past months been since we last saw each other? I can imagine it's been easy. I think to myself for a little bit. I don't particularly want to bring the mood down, but it would be a bit disingenuous to ignore Yuri's question. I could be a bit brief about it. Oh yeah, I forgot I have to up the volume. I keep bringing it to up the volume so you guys can hear the music properly. It's not been the easiest, but I'm getting better at managing everything. That's terrific news. I know there'll be times where it does get hard to forget what happened, but in my heart, I know Monica would want me to keep fighting on. In a way, I think of it like she didn't stop existing when she passed on. I think of it like her spirit's still watching over us, you know? Sorry if that sounds like overly cheesy or something like that. I wouldn't declare your thoughts cheesy. If anything, I would say it's quite a spiritualistic way of thinking. And I can imagine it brings you a great degree of comfort, yes? I know as I find myself smiling once more. It honestly does, yeah. Speaking of Monica, huh? Natsuki looks towards Yuri, who suddenly nods and goes to Sayori. I give Natsuki a rather confused look. What's going on here? You might want to close your eyes for this. All three of us were pretty hard on this. Consider my curiosity piqued. I nod Natsuki and she walks out of sight. I am tempted to try and sneak a peek as to what they've prepared, but that would just be rude. Eventually, I just close my eyes. After overhearing a short burst of whispers by the trio, I hear footsteps approach me. Arms out! I comply with Natsuki's request of raising my arms up. Barely a few seconds later, I feel a sort of fabric brush against my fingertips. Is that velvet? I firmly grip the object in my hands. Can I open my eyes yet? Hang on a sec. Oh yeah, wait, is this like the picture of Monica? Is it like the photos we took with Monica in one like frame? I'm immediately met by the sight of three of my closest friends giving me bright, earnest smiles. Sayori's eyes then flicker down towards my hands as if they're guiding me where to look. Naturally, I follow the direction and they freeze in place at the sight they land on. My eyes are met with the sight of a light green velvet bounded book. The edges of the cover are lined with a shiny gold border. To finish it off, there's text in the center that is embossed with the same material as the border. It reads, "Forever in my heart, Monica Harai." I find myself fixated to the book, but I briefly look up to the girls in a mix of awe and disbelief. Go on, open it. My eyes return to the book and I follow Sayori's instruction. Upon opening it, my vision is filled with a myriad of photos of Monica at various points in her life, almost like a timeline. I silently go through all the pages, going from her early years to what I presume are her early teens to even her 18th birthday. Obviously, I've been able to see her face since I last saw her through the photos I took of us when she was still here. There's something different about this time. Maybe it's because of how much time has passed. Maybe it could be because of the history these pictures hold. Or maybe something else I can't explain. Whatever it is, it just feels different. It's only when I get to the last couple pages where I feel my chest tighten. The next few pages are the next In the next are plots of photos of Monica and me. Some that I remember her posting online, and even some I've not seen before. There's even the photo strip we took at that time we went to the carnival. I can feel tears starting to well up in my eyes. But they're not tears of sadness, they're tears of joy. And turn to the next page. As soon as my eyes meet that last picture, everything comes flooding back. It's one of the first pictures that we ever taken together, mostly thanks to Sayori. The three of us were walking together, and Moni asked Sayori if she could take some pictures of us. This was always one of her favorites. I was in close to the book, just as I end up staining the pages. I keep it close to my chest as I look back up at the girls. Thank you all so much. You're welcome. Might as well helped a lot with this. I totally told her that what we had in mind, she loved it. She put a bit of money towards getting it all sorted. Harumi, I'll call her when I get back home. I turn and rest the book on the table before starting to walk towards the girls. Each of them give me a slightly perplexed look. And I outstretch my arms to crack a smile and my eyes still damp. Sarah instantly knows what I'm getting at. She barely rushes to embrace me, really followed by Natsuki, and finally Yuri joins us. I try to embrace all three of them, but my arms barely reach around by Yuri and Natsuki. Luckily for me, the three of them stay close, practically enveloping me. Sarah's grip is the tightest, as she was the first to embrace me. Both Yuri and Nat have one arm around me and another around Sayori. Any tight tension within me that still lingered from this morning has completely evaporated. I feel like I can let myself be vulnerable. It's something that I've slowly been learning to do again. I can't keep bottling everything up. I remember where that road led to, and I'll be damned if I let myself go down that path again. As Monica said to me, I've got people here for me, people that care deeply about me. I may not fully get over what happened all those months ago, but the best I can do is what I've been doing already. I'll press on. For them. For my family. For my own sake. And most importantly, for Monica. Man, that's a nice end. That's a nice end. Yeah, here's the epilogue. I thought this was going to be the finale, but I guess not yet. I'm still planning on having this be the end, the finale of this whole series. I just make my final assignment of the semester. I shut the lid of my laptop and breathe a sigh of relief. In all fairness, I'll be more than a little surprised if it gets above a pass. Caffeine-fueled all-nighters seem to be my specialty lately. Shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Oh well, I can worry about the state of my grades later. I've got more important things to do today. But first, I need a bloody wash. I fetch a towel from my closet and head to the bathroom. Wow. Okay, paying Natsuki a little visit before going to see Monica. It's been a good few months since I last saw her. Today marks 2 years since she passed. I take a deep breath through parted lips. It's unreal to think about. I think it's been that long already. Again, it feels like a lifetime has passed by. And in those 2 years, I wouldn't say I've gotten over it. Hell, I wouldn't say I've moved on completely. But it's progressively getting easier to cope with what happened. I eventually turn the shower off, step out, and dry myself. And then wrap my towel around me and head back to my room. Immediately going back to my closet, I pick out a pair of jeans, a shirt, some pants, and a fresh pair of socks. After getting dressed, I stretch and yawn. I should probably make myself something to drink. Probably. From the excess sleep out of my eyes, as I make my way to the coffee machine, I try to remember how exactly to use it. Sarah's told me enough times by now, it'll settle in eventually. After rack my brain for a bit, I start to remember and get to work. Faint footsteps. Oh, Sayori. Morning, Sayo. Are they living together in an apartment? You want one? Ooh, I'd love one. Alright, just make yourself company and I'll whip you one up. She then sits down at the table awaiting her drink. As I'm prepping everything, I decide to start some conversation with her. You sleep well last night? Yep, but it looks like someone was in a rush this morning, I roll my eyes and smirk as I finish up Sarah's coffee. I sigh jokingly as I walk up to her and set the mug in front of her. Come on, I managed to get everything in on time. Well, maybe with a few typos, but still. She laughs tiredly. Wonder how many ways you've spelled definitely this time. I laugh a little louder and shake my head, knowing my luck probably more times than I could ever admit to Yuri. Poor girl would probably have a bloody heart attack. Probably, yeah. I take a seat in front of Sayori as we sip our drinks in silence. I practically chug mine before opening my mouth again. You got any plans today? Sayori ponders for a moment, her fingers tracing the rim of her coffee cup. Well, we got a job interview and she goes towards the clock trying to figure out the time. It's at 1 p.m., so I got a few hours to go. Oh, I've also got dinner with Rio later tonight. I crack a smile and chuckle softly. Honestly, I'm really glad you two get on so well. So, Sayori, when do I have to start calling you Miss Marufuji? Sayori's cheeks turn scarlet as she bursts into laughter. Give it a few years and then maybe. Just maybe. My heart goes all warm and fuzzy. Sayori rests her hand on my shoulder. I'd ask if you got any plans, but I already know what you're on about doing. What? I wasn't born yesterday, you know. I remember what day it is today, Austin. I take a deep breath and nod. Yeah, 2 years already. Sayori's face drops as I sigh. I know I'm not as bad as I used to be, but I still miss her, you know? I miss her too, Austin, but I think you put it best. She might not physically be here with us anymore, but she's still in our hearts. I smile warmly. She remembered what I said. Thanks, I need a reminder of that. It's alright. Running at sorry, I stand up from my seat and start to walk out the kitchen. Man, playing this mod, ending it, is making me want to play World of Dreams. It's genuinely making me want to play World of Dreams again. Like, this is making me want to play World of Dreams again for, like, a second run through. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Playing this mod again, this is making me want to play through World of Dreams again. I'm not gonna lie. It's making me want to play the World of Dreams again. Before leaving, though, I stop for a moment. Hey, Sayori? Huh? I turn to Sayori and twiddle my thumbs a little bit. It was definitely a little tired. I was definitely a little tired to ask by now, but tired? What? How does it make any sense? A hug, please. Or a warm smile. I can't thank her enough for sticking with me for this long. In all honesty, the road to recovery probably would have been a lot less bearable without her. Eventually, Sarah releases me and takes a step back. It'll be okay, Austin. I promise. Thank you. My nose is itchy. I think we'll leave once again before stopping once more. Let's go get someone from my room real quick and then I'll be off. Alright. I quickly rush to my room and grab a few things. My wallet, phone, earphones, and my jacket. My eyes then fall into a folded up piece of paper resting upon my desk. Something I wrote for Monica. Without hesitation, I pick up the paper and slide it into my jacket pocket. I then go to the front door and get my trainers on. After one last goodbye and I wish you good luck to Sayori, I unlock the door and set off on my way. Alright. As soon as I step outside, I pull both my phone and earphones from my pocket. I plug my earphones in and start to scroll through my music library. Music rock in early 2000s cheese. I press play. There it is. It's from the Monica. Yeah, this is that music track. I love how it's playing. It took a lot of willpower to do so, but I was able to finish it off. Okay, Monica would be quite happy with how it turned out. After a couple of deep breaths, I internally go over my plans. Meet with Natsuki first, then visit Monica. I sent Natsuki a quick text asking if she is still foreseeing me. Hey now, we're still good to meet up? And slide my phone in my pocket and start my walk. I made it to the bus stop. I quickly checked the timetable. I should be here in about 5 minutes. Okay. Dude, this music is so damn good, dude. It's so good. Guess I'll just sit here and wait. A little bit of time passes before my phone buzzes. I take my phone from my pocket and bring it to my face and then turn the screen on. As I thought, it's a reply from Nat. Yeah, we still good. See you soon. I quickly text back before slowing my phone back into hiding. Not long after, the bus finally arrives. I get on, buy my ticket, and then take a seat. Couch, the music is still playing. Doesn't really find my way. Small cafe. I break the window and sure enough, I spot the pink-haired gremlin. I love how I call her a gremlin. Quickly taking my earphones out, I head inside. Upon entering, I start walking over to the table where Natsuki sat. Actually, real quick, guys, let me just double check. Okay. You know, guys, give me 1 second. Alright. I am back, just checked my phone and had to clear my throat. But upon entering, I start walking over to the table where Natsuki sat. Once I get close enough, I tap her on the shoulder. Morning, Pinky.
Damn it, Austin, you startled me.
Natsuki mumbles numerous obscenities under her breath as an audible chuckle emerges from behind the counter. I look towards the source of laughter, and to no surprise, it's Asuka. I give them a quick wave, and they wave back, still clearly holding in most of their laughter. As I take a seat, Natsuki still grumbles. Sorry for scaring you, Nat.
Oh, you better be.
Natsuki pouts and scowls at me. She stares at me for a little bit until I end up pulling some stupid face. At that point, she just bursts into laughter. It doesn't take long for me to start laughing, too.
How have you been, you big dummy?
I've been pretty decent. How about you?
I've been doing great. Definitely better without Uni stressing me out, heh.
Natsuki dropped out of university a month or two after I started attending. Not only from when I saw her when I wasn't there, but also from my time attending, and it all seemed to be dragging her down emotionally. Whilst it does feel a little odd not having any stepsister there with me today, I'm glad she's doing better. Out of the blue, Natsuki doesn't light up. I look behind me and spot Asuka walking to our table with 2 coffee cups in hand. They set the 2 drinks on the table.
Cheers, hot stuff.
Asuka visibly blushes as a result of Natsuki's compliment, smiling before they walk off. Wait, did you order these before I came here?
Nah, they're on the house.
Oh damn, thanks Nat. I gave her a cheerful smile.
No, you think me dummy, heh?
As Natsuki and I catch up, more customers come and go. Well, on the house, that's nice. That's awfully kind. After some time though, another customer arrives and walks past. My eyes catch an all too familiar shade of lavender. Oh, it's Yuri.
Hey, Yuri.
Yuri holds her hands against her chest as she collects herself. First time I've seen Yuri in months, and Natsuki almost gives her a heart attack. I have a quick look around to see if anyone else overheard Yuri's yelp. A few heads turned to look at Yuri, but they look away soon after. Yuri eventually takes a seat next to Natsuki. Good morning, you two.
Morning.
Morning, Yuri. It has been a while, hasn't it? It has been, yes. How have you been since I last saw you? I've been doing good. I've been slipping up a lot. I've been slipping up a lot less than I used to. Sure has been becoming a lot of time Rio too whenever he pops over. How about you, Yuri? It's been a busy couple months to say the least. I've been in a hurry to finish off all my assignments, and I got my final one in this morning. So I decided that I'd treat myself a little.
Treat yourself.
You're a regular here. Natsuki returns her focus to me.
Oh, you should have heard some of the stories that she's told me.
She then turns back to Yuri.
Those boys from last semester.
Oh lord, them. Huh? As we ended up attending different university. Well, they're saying some interesting things about me. Granted, it wasn't anything insulting or anything, but Yuri starts nervously fiddling with her hair. Have you ever heard of Freud's Oedipus complex at all? My mind goes blank. I can never recall hearing about anything like that.
They're calling her Mommy, Austin.
Natsuki's blood and expressions turn Yuri's face blood red and makes my eyes widen. Well, I was certainly excited to hear that this morning. Surely there's a better way of phrasing that. Natsuki lets out a short yet exceedingly cheeky giggle as Yuri attempts to collect herself for the second time today. Yuri eventually exhales. To be honest, this make for some halfway decent anecdotal evidence for one of my essays. So at least there was an upside to all of that. As early embarrassment starts to fade, Asuka comes to drop off Yuri's tea. Them and Natsuki she smiles as they go back behind the counter. After Yuri takes a small sip of her drink, she looks over to me with a tinge of curiosity to her gaze. I slightly cock my head to the right. You okay there, Yuri? I am, yes, it's just... Are you okay, Austin? Like I know what day it is. I bite the inside of my lip and close my eyes for a moment. I then nod to myself and look back towards Yuri. I could be better, but I'm okay.
It's so crazy to think it's been 2 years already. Like, that's just... Christ, I just don't know how to explain it.
Yuri looks off to the side with a downcast look in her gaze. I didn't mean to bring the mood down. No, Yuri, it's okay. Monica may no longer be here with us physically, but there's something that story reminded me of this morning. Huh? It's something I said a while ago. It's not like Monica has stopped existing. She's still in our hearts. And personally speaking, I think she'd be thrilled that her 4 close friends are still close. The two girls smile sweetly. I think so too. I return Yuri's smile. I really wish Story wasn't busy this morning. She would have loved to catch up with Nat and Yuri. More time passes. Me and Natsuki and Yuri are exchanging with some more stories of our post-high school lives, a couple stories from home, and even the old memory or two about Monica. I don't realize it's time that I get going. I say my goodbyes to both Natsuki and Yuri and then set off. So I guess it's time to head back to Monica's grave. In immediate retrospect, it probably would have been better to at least ask them if they want to accompany me. But I've got a lot of things to do before I get to Monica. Where do I begin? Good question. One taxi ride, and who knows how many minutes of walking later, I find myself at the cemetery. As I start walking through the fields of similar-looking graves, I realize I've not been here since February. February 14th to be exact, one of the many days I wish Monica was here for. I sighed to myself, oh Monica, I wish you were still here. I briefly reconsidered my visit, but I tossed that out asunder almost as soon as it creeps up. I need to do this. Deep breaths, Austin, deep breaths. I followed my own advice for a few seconds before proceeding to my destination. After another few minutes, Monica's grave comes into view. As it does, so does Hiromi. Oh, hello, Austin. She smiles towards me. I sheepishly wave back before replying. Hi, it's been a while. Excuse me, Jesus. Later day, if I'm not mistaken. I nod. Of course, we've been sporadically keeping in touch over the previous year, but it's the first time I've seen her in person since the first anniversary since Monica's passing. How have things been since we last spoke? Well, it's been stressful to say the least. I mean, with the divorce and everything going on, it's hard, Austin. She sighs heavily. Last time we spoke, she mentioned she was planning on divorcing from Daisuke. If you don't mind me asking, how do you take the news? She visibly shudders at the thought. I'd rather not talk about it. Sorry. Yeah, brilliant idea, Austin. The sun smiled and turns on Rumi's face as she rests a hand on my shoulder. If I was put your mind at ease, I am staying at my sister's place for the time being, so I'm in a separate place than I was. I'm really happy to hear that, Rumi, and I'm certain that Monica would be happy too. She would be. Rumi smiled and faltered slightly as she looks back to Monica's resting place. I turned to match her gaze and looked down towards the stone. We stayed there silently for some time. The coming breeze brushes against the pair of us. I reached in my pocket and gently gripped the piece of paper. Can I confide you about something, Austin? She speaks to me softly, her eyes still locked on the stone in front of us.
Of course you can. She taps before clutching herself. I know it's probably gonna sound crazy, but sometimes I still hear her voice. And honestly, it does a lot to comfort me. My lips curled into a smile once more. I thought I was the only one. Her roomie's arm struck to her sides, her smile still resting on her face. Our eyes lock for what feels like a good few minutes. She then begins to sheepishly approach me. Her roomie then opens her arms and gestures for me to come closer. I do just that, and soon enough, she gently takes me into her embrace. We saw this for a decent amount of time. In reality, it's probably only a few minutes. But regardless, it means a lot to me. Eventually, we release each other. I'm sorry to bring this up all of a sudden, but I've got to get going, Austin. But hey, maybe we'll see each other again soon. It'd definitely be nice to meet up more often. Hell, I could even do a lot to fill in the gap that Monica's passing left in our hearts. I think I'd like that. I would too. After one last quick hug, we bid each other goodbye and she walks off. Whatever she has to do, I just hope she's okay. Now, finding myself on my own, I turn and look back down to Monica Stone. As I gaze at it, time seems to slow to a crawl. At least that's how it feels. I take a deep breath. Hey, Monty, it's me again. I know it's been a few months since we last spoke. Things have been a bit busy at uni. It's playing the music from the title screen. I paused momentarily to streamline my thoughts. Even though I've been here more than enough time, speaking to her like this never gets easier. Maybe it will. Maybe it will one day. Who knows? Like I submitted my final assignment of the semester. Now it's just the wait to find out if I'm moving on to the final year. I haven't got around to finishing that song we started for one of them. Personally speaking, I think it sounds pretty good. I just wish you were here to listen to it, though. I stop and sigh. They try to lighten up my thoughts a bit. Girls are doing well for themselves. Sarah and Yuri are wrapping up their final semesters. It's get a job with their partner. Heck, Sarah's even got a fellow now. I'm really proud with how better she's doing. Again, I just wish you were here to see it all. You'd be proud of all three of them, I reckon. And stick my hand in my pocket, and after a slight moment of hesitation, I pull out the sheet of paper I thought I brought with me. It's a little crumpled from the little journey it's had in my jacket pocket, but nothing too severe. I unfold the paper and silently read through it once or twice before looking back to Monica. I also tried getting back into poetry recently. I found a folder with a whole bunch of my old poems in it, or even some of the ones you wrote for me. I smiled to myself, my eyes flicking first to the sheet in my hand, and back to the engraved rock below. I wrote you a poem. Like, I don't know if it's gonna be any damn good. I certainly got rusty after the literature club. Huh. God, I miss those clubroom days, I really do. Anyway, enough reminiscing. I need to get this over with. I bring the paper to my face and begin to read aloud to Monica. I know, you've been away for some time. This I know. Months and months have dragged by. Me spending most of my time drunk on woe. Thus I know. For days on end, I wished your fate wasn't so. Needlessly screaming to myself, pleading to know why you had to go. Desperation began to grow. Began to fester like the wound it was. And my mind went places I never knew it could even go. I never knew it could even go. Thus I know. Years have gone by without you. The time learning to go on coding, the old wounds with scar tissue. If asked back then if I'd still be here, I'd just say I didn't know. With you in my heart though, I know I can. I read each line clearly with a degree of confidence I've not experienced for a while. Deep down I know it'd be better after Rewriter 3, but I'm just glad I got something down. I fold the sheet back up and return it to my pocket before looking back to Monica. I hope you like it wherever you are. As soon as those words leave my mouth, my eyes start to water up. Despite that though, I'm not crying. I slowly push the headstone, and when I get as close as I can, I rest my right hand upon it and look to the sky. As my eyes meet the vast space above me, I notice that the clouds have started to clear up. I breathe gently. For the first time in what feels like forever, my head is clear. I feel as if I can focus, so much so that I swear I glimpsed Monica herself in the sky. Was it a mirage? Perhaps. Whatever it was, it gives me a semblance of peace. Wherever she is, I know she's watching over me. I know the time we shared together wasn't anywhere close to how long we wanted it to last. But despite that, I'm glad she chose to spend that time with me. And in that time, I learned a lot from her, and at least to me, I think I've become a somewhat better person. Is it cliche to say that? Whether or not it's seen as such, I don't exactly care. Monica, I loved you, and I still love you. And for all I know, that love will remain years from now. I don't know when I'll see you again. How long it takes, I'll be here waiting patiently for my time. Because in spite of the lengthy wait that awaits me, I know you're waiting somewhere out there. Somewhere out there on the other end of the horizon. And that is that for this mod, the end of Doki Within. Hope you guys enjoyed this playthrough. I really enjoyed it. That is it. And yeah, created by these people. Just yeah, this was a great mod. I enjoyed replaying through it. Very good mod. So a pretty long journey replaying through it, but it was very fun nonetheless. I love this mod. I love it so damn much. It's one of my favorite Doki mods. It's one of my favorites. I love it. Of course, yeah, the original game could have been Team Salvato. Speaking of which, Well, I would play through Doki Doki Shadow Time Rewind next before play the original Doki Doki, before play through the original game. I think next up is the original Doki Doki Literature Club. I'll be replaying through the game for you guys. That'll be the next Doki Doki playthrough. Then after that, I'll be playing through Shadow Time Rewind, and that might be the final Doki Doki playthrough I do. But besides that, I'll be playing through the original Doki Doki, the original DDLC, the original game. I'll be playing through that next. Expect that next. Then finally, either Shadow Time Rewind or maybe Emerald Affection might be the final one I play through. Either way, Doki Doki Literature Club Remastered is up next. I'll be playing through the full original game, remastering it. Hope you guys enjoyed the series. This was a very fun mod to play through. I really enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like down below if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you know you want to see more Doki Doki content from me. If you want to see me play through the original Doki Doki, subscribe so you don't miss out. Click on that bell, click on all, so that you're notified whenever I post videos from my content. Hope you all enjoyed it. And that is it for this mod. That is it for Doki Doki Within. Hope you all enjoyed. I really enjoyed this mod. Very fun to play through. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And yeah, just such a good mod. But yes, again, up next is Doki Doki Literature Club Remastered. No face cam, because it's not blind. The original series didn't have a face cam, but I hope you guys look forward to it. As in the coming future, Doki Doki Literature Club Remastered will be coming to you all, and yeah, that's all I gotta say for that. I really enjoyed this playthrough. The music, everything. I mean, it's sad how Monica passed. It is really sad how Monica passed. I hate that part of this mod. Otherwise, it's a damn amazing mod. I love how it's a relationship between the MC and Monica. Whenever, and yeah, they're playing Doki Doki Within, you are welcome, devs. You are very welcome. For the second time now. But yeah, that's it for this playthrough. It's probably bringing the title screen, but hope you guys enjoyed this series. And yeah, one final poem to end off this series. Okay. Yeah, just this mod, so good. I hate the ending, but I love the mod itself. My favorite mod definitely has to be World of Dreams, because Monica's alive and we love her. We're in a relationship with her, so it's great. But to you, the player, first of all, I'd like to apologize for the last few hours of the mod. I know this is definitely far from the way plenty of you thought the story would end, especially if, like me, Monica's your favorite girl. Trust me, even during the early stages, a lot of the stuff at the end of Act 2 and the start of Act 3 was very tough to write. I originally started writing Within around June 2021. Originally, my plan was to write it as a straightforward fanfic, since writing is something I am kind of passionate about, regardless of whether it's actually good. However, after DDLC plus rekindled my love of DDLC and its characters, hence why I was writing this in the first place, I wanted to try to turn my story into a mod like those I fell in love with back during my initial hyperfixation during 2018/19, and more recently. Granted, my own experience with modding before this was making my own Doom. My own Doom mods, and a couple of Doom community projects, Project Unity and Ramp. Switching from the realms of demonic slaughter to a world home to our favorite literature club was always going to be a bit daunting, but thankfully, the community was always there to provide support that actually helped me better understand the engine. Focusing on Within's writing, I wrote the mod wanting to take readers on a roller coaster. A tired expression, I know. Despite this, I also want to add my own personal flair to the characters. I took a lot of influence from parts of myself, my friends, and other people I know. Whether the experiences I took inspiration were positive or negative didn't really matter. That's why I was able to do the main. I swear it just felt like a bug or something on my leg. God. I just felt something like on my leg. I don't know. I thought I did. Okay. I'm fine. Positive, negative. I was able to do the main 4 or 5 if you count MC Justice in spite of all the Britishisms. I was also going into this knowing that there was going to be moments in the story that would get to people either on an emotional level or in a way that would net me a couple of angry DMs. Better to take that risk than just play it safe. I know I already gave a bunch of special things in the credits, but I want to take a moment to explain them. Wait. Rim 4? I don't get. Okay. Then probably got word of the mod out better than I ever could. Kid Monger and Zero, when your playthroughs came out, I was both surprised and a little anxious. Oh yeah, I do watch Kmonger. Kmonger does good DDLC. He literally playthroughs every DDLC mod. I enjoy his videos. Go check him out. Like if you haven't, go check him out. Go check out Kmonger on YouTube. Check him out. He literally is playing through every DDLC mod to ever exist. So literally check him out. He does great playthroughs. He's played through Within, Fruits of the Literature Club, Emerald Function, demos, full mods. He's with the World of Dreams. He's played through so many Doki Doki mods. He's literally playing through every single one. So go check him out. So feedback, both Let's Plays. Okay, this is just kind of a more so thank you to the content creators that are more well known with Doki Doki. Yeah, special thanks. Yeah, just special thanks. I would read all this, but you know, you guys can read it if you would like. Yeah, this is I mean, yeah, love Amura, his family. Well, hey, thank you for creating this mod. I really appreciate it. And just, yeah, huge thanks to everyone in production with Within. Like, this is a great mod. So, yeah. Of course, this is a pretty old mod, but yes, that's it. We're back in the title screen. That's it for this mod. Doki Doki Within is over. And, well, next time, I guess, I've already said the whole, like, subscribe, all that, so if you watched this far to the very end, I appreciate you. I really do. I really appreciate you. Whoever has watched this far, I appreciate you. Just know that. I guess I'll see you guys in Doki Doki Literature Club, the original game, remastered. I'll see you all with the original DLC. Peace out.